basically, Ross and Kubler is the start of film school for us. We had an idea, we had a rough idea as to how to go about it. I started doing test shots. I had this idea to make a comedy movie. My producer AJ Clausen had the idea of having two characters basically break up at the same time with their girlfriends for a ridiculous reason. And it's like, oh, the plot thickens, right? So I had the idea to have a black and white comedy about two characters that are gamers. That's as far as my idea went. And then, with the help of AJ, we just started to develop a plot. And then Theodore Lachance came on board during the writing sessions, and got a script going. And this is how unschooled and unorganized we were at the beginning. We started around February 2011. I had a script done. It sucked, and in my head, I thought it was going to be full length, but I didn't know what I was doing. We started filming that original script, and then I think all of us realized that you know, this isn't. We gotta rewrite this and make it work better. And some scenes we kept and expanded upon during filming. Jeez Louise. So that's fine. Like, this is film school, right? So we were still going for a full-length feature. We had like all these female scenes written, and it's still in the script actually. But just ran out of time, and you know, it became a short. So the whole first day of shoot and half the second day of shoot, we just threw it out. It's just it wasn't performed very well. Even the actors were learning, like, you know, as the production went on. So the actors slowly became better and better. And to this day, they want me to reshoot the whole thing. You know, maybe I will someday.
Is he gonna yell again?
No, he's not ready yet. He's gonna do that.
Okay.
4 times.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cameras roll. You're keeping track of that, right?
Yeah, I'm just asking if that actually counts as a take.
Yeah, that's a take.
Okay.
This scene is one of the first. Well, it's one of the first scenes in the movie, as far as the original script was, that we were shooting for, not realizing our script was crap. Well, at least I didn't, anyway. But this scene is essentially the two characters realizing that something bad happened last night, and they're not 100% sure what it is, but it's a shot behind the couch, and there's the two backs of their heads, you know, right in front of the shot, and they're playing the game. So this shot was not used in the movie, but the shot itself looks beautiful, as you can see, and you know, it's a nice shot. I wish I could use it, but you know, the dialogue was horrible, and just couldn't use it.
Ow. Fields. Butterflies.
I stop that when I go to the States. You don't have to.
Yes.
I could sort of see it there. Like at the beginning, like we were using DVD cases for the slate, because you know, we did in this town. We live, like, you know, here in Steinbach, like there's nothing for film really. There's just some guys dicking around making some shorts here and there, but I don't know of any, you know, way of getting equipment into Steinbach. There is no way that I know of, you know, other than the. You can't even find a slate, like, so we're using DVD cases because we don't really know how to use them. Like, we know the slap is for queuing up the audio at this point, and we didn't have anything written down like scene number or anything like that. Yeah, it's our first day of shooting, and it took so long to set up. We didn't realize that there's a clock ticking away, and you know, we're not in a rush at all, like we should be. You know, we should have had like okay, we're going to do these amount of shots in this day, and then, like, you know, work on those. We didn't even know that. We just knew, okay, we're going to film this shot, we're going to figure out how this works, and you know, get the crew together and action. Cut. We even shot some basement shots with Ed, and while he's gaming, it's based on the original concept I had, like the original idea, the movie script, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if it was scripted at this point. I filmed with my old Sony Cybershot, where I had him gaming, and you know, that's basically it, right? It's just like breakaway stuff and filler. basically we spent so much time on day one of shoot on the first shot that we had to do the front, the other angle of the shot. We cross shot the front angles of the same scene the next day of shoot. That's how badly scheduled it was, and how we were just learning. But what are you gonna do, eh? Like that's how we had to learn. It's just the way it is. Like we're learning as we go. Like this whole production, seriously, is one big giant film school. You go out and you frickin' do it. That's the best way to learn how to do film, especially nowadays when everybody has a camera. It's just go out and do it. You know, you have to be dedicated. It takes a lot of work. Like, you know, you just got to go on sets. Find people that are, you know, working on movies and shorts or whatever. It doesn't matter. And just do the work. Learn how it works. Learn how to, you know, to grip a camera. All the stuff. You know, lighting. Even film all the behind the scenes footage, because that stuff is gold, man. You gotta. Like I had my CyberShot camera at the time, and I was just filming whatever I can. Handed off the camera to somebody that wasn't doing something on the set, like, you know, an actor that wasn't in a scene. Okay, film everything. Film everything. We need the stuff. It's gold, right? It's like promotion. So you remember what we did. So you remember what it was like. Everything. So other people can see how much work you put into the production. Film everything.
That's what it sounds like. That sounds like I can get off a piece of paper.
Well, you can't bar.
Oh, this is reminding me of the food she used to eat. Cook, eat. Did she cook it or did I eat it?
And you're slowly starting to realize that that she left you.
Yeah, a lot of the things we filmed during the first days of shoot were scrapped because we didn't. The script changed during production, right? So there's a lot of wasted footage, a lot of wasted time, and it's just something we had to go through. Like test shots of opening shots I did with my Sony CyberShot were filmed with the actual movie camera, and multiple times. Like, you know, I did it once where Ryan was the cameraman, and we didn't like it. My DOP didn't like it, and it's like it was really cheap, and I was trying to rush it, so on and so forth. We did it again, ended up not using it anyway. So it's the way it is. One day we had the bright idea, not knowing what we're doing, to start filming actually from the camera in black and white, because we knew that the movie was going to be black and white. That was a bad idea. Don't do that, because another DOP told me way after we filmed it that you don't do that because you can't really adjust the tones as much as you could, or something to that effect. Like it's so easy to just plop it into black and white in the editing room and then adjust the tone better and make it more brownish. I don't really know how it works, but just in case, basically my point is, just in case you don't want it in black and white for whatever reason, film the damn thing in color, because, you know, you can always fix it in post. But we shot a majority, about 95% of the footage for Ross and Kubler in black and white, right from the camera. We shot it in black and white. Anyways, like the first 3 days of shoot was all interiors, and most of it wasn't even used. But anyways, it rained every one of those days. We wanted to do the exterior shots with the female cast, because we wanted to get, you know, so I don't know, we just wanted to do it all in one shot, get it over with, and yeah, there wasn't a lot of scenes for them, right? So I just wanted to do it early on, early as possible, and we ended up waiting and waiting. They actually would show up to set and find out that we can't do it because it's raining. Ugh. So finally it gets to be a nice sunny day, and they arrive on set, and everything is hunky-dory, and then we film it.
Action.
And my own headphones here.
Very jerky stop.
I had this idea for years to make a comedy about gamers, and it was kind of, you know, it was kind of inspired by Clerks, you know, shoot it in black and white and everything like that. And eventually I started fooling around with my cheap CyberShot Sony camera and start doing test footage. And the original idea was, you know, do it with that camera, film it with that really bad camera, and it was literally going to be just for I wasn't going to make anything off it, or I wasn't going to do anything with it other than release it on the internet, and it's for fun. And I didn't know any better anyway. So, but you work with what you got. I just wanted to film.
Action. Action.
No, it's not gonna work. Don't stop recording. Just give us some time. We'll just keep this in the same take. Keep going. Okay.
Blooper reel.
Okay.
Right there.
It was called Spilt Milk at the time. I think Alan came up with that name. And Alan really helped with the plot. All I had was gamers and mundane lifestyles, you know, like of gamers in their house and stuff. And then through Alan, we developed a whole. They broke up with their girlfriend's plot, and we went from there. I started casting it, did test footages. We got to a point where we needed a new camera, and we were starting to do it, you know, with a little bit more seriousness. We were like, okay, let's really actually do a movie. And it was supposed to be full length. And it didn't turn out that way, obviously. But the original intent was full length. I wrote the script alone. Alan Clausen helped me with the layout, the story ideas and stuff. I didn't know any better. The script was way too short, but I didn't know that. We just started filming what we had. We eventually got a new camera, and then started, okay, let's really do this, and this camera's pretty good. Let's actually start filming this. So we casted it, we got the cast, did readings, script readings, got a crew, hired a crew. I hired Theodore Lachance as director of photography, and he brought his camera and all his gear and his lighting and all that. So he doubled as a gaffer, director of photography, and a first assistant director. And I was second assistant director, sometimes first assistant. And his camera was way better, so we filmed with that, and we used the Coolio cam, which is what you're seeing right now, as B-roll, but we used very little B-roll because it didn't match. The images didn't match. But near the end of production, the last 2, maybe 3 days, the director of photography couldn't show up to set. Scene 14, Bahamut, take 5. He didn't show up to set, so we shot the last of the scenes with the Coolio camera. That's why some scenes will look a little different. Cause that's why. But we shot with what we had, what we could get our hands on. We set out to make a comedy. Hope we succeeded. In the end, we had other parts of the script wrote. We were actually going to make it still full length, but it ended up we were running out of time. We just it just became a short. Cut out most of the female scenes because cast members left. One of them moved away. The assembly cut of it was like 33 minutes, and I think the final cut is 17 or 18 minutes long. This is the end of principal photography. Camera's on it. Wave and smile. And Scott's over there.
Microphone.
Yeah. So yes, it took 2.5 months to film a movie that we were thinking was going to be full length, but ended up being a short film because of various reasons. Whatever. What happens?
SpongeBob was involved.
I was looking to spend another $50 million on this picture, and you just screwed that all up.
Oh, hey! Let's go do some pickups. It's not done yet.